like a red sign.
Hold on, let me.
Hi guys, welcome.
All right, are we back on? Is this coming back on? All right. I think we are on. Okay, I think we're on. Yeah, there we go. Can you guys see me? Can you guys in the chat room see us?
Hey.
What's going on, people? What's popping? So you guys can see me. Everything's good. Say yes in the chat room. Okay, y'all can see us. That's what's up. So what's going on, people?
Hi.
I got my homegirl Viola here, aka VV. What's popping? What's good? How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah.
Everything's good. I see Metcon Cornell. Yo.
So today we wanted to talk about, like finding the chicks who like you, man. Because a lot of you guys, you're out there, you're probably having trouble. You're getting upset because you're dealing with girls who don't like you. So we want to talk about like actually finding the girls who like you, dealing with the chicks who like you. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, we got to promote Viola's favorite book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Make sure you get the hard copy, audio book, or ebook. You understand? You can get this. This is the shit right here. Mm-hmm. Make sure you get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Click the link below to get that book, all right?
Guys, go buy it. What is it, on Amazon?
It's on Amazon. It's on my site. It's on everything. You feel me? So Viola, tell the people who you are first of all, so they could tell them, shout out all your Instagrams, all that other stuff, so they could find you. Yeah.
So hi everybody, my name is Viola. Like you said, Aka Vivi for the American friends. It's just easier to pronounce. And I'm originally from Milan, Italy. I'm living now in New York City. I'm a TV host, presenter, journalist. I write for different magazines, and yeah, that's basically what I do. And today I'm here to talk about. I'd give some advice to you guys.
She ain't gonna give you no advice. She just she gonna tell you all the simping stuff, all the wrong stuff to do. But we gonna get Viola to confess some stuff. Yeah. That these ladies be doing out here. You feel what I'm saying?
And after I drink this, I will be confessing all my darkest secrets.
All the darkest secrets.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: when you dealing with a guy, right, that you really like, right? Mm-hmm. Like how do you treat him? Like do you ever flake on a guy you really like? Like if you're supposed to go on a date with him, do you flake on him?
What's flake?
That means like not show up on the dates. You don't even know what flake is.
Yeah. No. Oh well. Being rude like that, no. Like I used to do that when I was younger, but not anymore. So I feel like this is so disrespectful. If you like a guy, this is the best way to make him run away from you. Yeah. So I wouldn't do that. Maybe, yeah. I mean, like. So
no more flaking. You don't do it anymore. You don't like.
No, I used to do that with the models in Milan, just because we were young. They'd be like, I don't know why I was doing that. And actually with my friend, we used to spy them. Like we were like telling them, oh, let's meet at this point, this time, this point. And then we were like watching them.
Y'all watch them get there. Y'all are evil. Damn.
Evil bitch.
Yo, these ladies are evil out here, guys. You gotta watch out.
I'm not like that. I was so immature. Now I'm a grown woman, so I don't do that. Definitely it's not a good way to make him like you, because he understands that you're not serious. If he is a good guy, you know what I mean? Like, I think I will not make myself so available just because I feel guys don't like that.
What? Guys like when you're available. We want you to be available.
Yeah.
We don't like real men don't like challenges. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, this is the thing. In my opinion and my experiences, I mean, the guys I have dealt with, they might say one thing, but it's the opposite thing. Like the hardest.
That's because you're dealing with all these players. You gotta.
But I feel it's like a human thing, like
right.
Male human thing. Like the guy wants to chase. You know what I mean?
We don't want no chase. I'm telling you, we don't. I'm telling you,
what you talking about?
We don't want no chase. She's been dealing with all the bad boys that
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm from Italy, Milan.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the chat room.
She doesn't understand the slang. Yeah. By the way, I just wanted to remind you, and no, actually, I didn't give him my info.
Oh, yeah. What's your Instagram? Tell your Instagram.
Yeah, my Instagram is IAM Viola Vivi, Viola, VI.
You're gonna have to say that again at some point.
IAM Viola.
So I am Viola.
I'm Viola Vivi.
Okay, so make sure you guys, check her out. You feel what I'm saying? So they saying in the chat room, they said women want to chase, not men. It's true. Guys hate chasing. We hate that shit. We want a chick who's gonna make it easy for us. You know what I'm saying?
I feel maybe for like depends what you want. You know, if you want to go have a sex one night, then yeah, I will say yeah. But a girl, like I'm not saying you have to be difficult. I'm not saying that. Because that's gonna just make attraction go down. Right. I'm saying playing in a, like it's like just like a game of attraction. You know what I'm saying? Be like,
oh, shout out to my dude Everett in the chat room, Everett Overton. That's my dude right there. So wait. So we talking about. Let's say you're saying sleeping on the first night. What makes you sleep with a guy on the first night? What would make you be like, I'm gonna fuck this guy tonight? Like what makes you want to do that?
You're asking the wrong girl.
Oh shit! Stop. You see,
no, but
the fronting is beginning already.
Because then you give all the goods, and I don't know. It depends. What you mean, please?
Please.
No, what you mean, please?
No, I'm saying is that so you don't want to have sex with a guy on the first night
because you never know. You might need him in the long run. So you don't want the guy to leave and bye to the next one. Maybe you need him. Like even for sex, like maybe you need him. You never know.
He'll have sex with you again. You know what I'm saying?
Depends. I'm telling you, depends.
So wait, you guys in the chat room, if you met Viola, would you hit it and quit it, or you gonna keep hitting it? What y'all gonna do?
I'm crazy, so I'm telling you guys, maybe you hit and quit.
No, I mean, you gotta hit it at least like 4 times, and then maybe after that we good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
that we
my
could
God.
just. They said hit and keep going. I don't know. They said,
you see what I'm saying? Ome 2009 available, able.
They saying hit and quit.
NSC was good. I will hit, keep hitting, hit and quit. I keep it popping. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. White Queen, yes, White Queen. Damn, it's so hot in here. Like
I know. I gotta open these windows and shit. Shit, hold on. God damn, it's hot in this motherfucker.
I mean, this is just my personal opinion. I don't know, because I'll be busy,
Man.
Sometimes, guys, like, depends. You don't want to be the wrong guys around. You don't want to have the wrong guys around.
Yeah.
Like the same thing with girls. You don't want to have the wrong girls around. Like.
I mean, us guys, we just, we put the girls in the categories. We got the girls you want to have sex with.
Yeah.
Then we got the girls we wife up. Then we got the girls that, we hit, and then maybe later on, if we like them, we'll keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I'm the type of person that I'm like, I'll say wife, yeah. But
so
wife,
you're the
wife.
wifey type. You're not the wifey type.
No, I'm wifey, but I'm not wife because I'm very busy with work. So I mean, I'm not like a stereotypical wife that is, I'm very busy. He
said the alpha said he want a white queen with an accent. I think he's talking about you. He likes
the accent. Follow me on Instagram. We talk about it.
Oh man. But you guys out there, listen. When you're dealing with women, right? You got to find out if she's really if she's feeling you, and you find that out by her actions. You feel what I'm saying? So if you calling a chick and she's not returning your calls, she's flaking all the time, she's doing all that other nonsense, don't make excuses for her. Just understand, listen, she's not really feeling you like that. Because usually when girls like you, they're gonna be very nice to you. They're gonna make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if you meet a guy you like, you're not gonna do anything to mess up the situation, right?
Well, let's do a demonstration, okay? So let's say I see you, I'll be like, hey, what's up?
Oh shit.
I make you feel, the vibes, ooh. Keep the vibes going. I'll be like, let's see, I see Locario at the restaurant.
You see me okay, what's going on? I'm chilling.
Depends on the girl. I'm weird. Maybe because I'm Italian, I'm from a different country, so I don't know. Maybe depends on the culture and everything, the background. You gotta study the girl. Put it in a category.
Italian chicks love me, you know that, right?
Yeah, because Italian chicks like black guys.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
because there are no black guys in Italy. Let's keep it real. Anyways, so like in my personal case, like when I'm interested in a guy, I'm very funny, I'm very outgoing, and I'm not shy at all. So I let you understand that. But there are some girls that may more shy, and you know, I mean, I'll be flirting with you, for example, like, hey, like, you want to hear a story? My last date, there was like this bald guy, right, Dominican guy, I went out on a date with, and I had my chewing gum, and I put it on his head like this.
You put the chewing gum on his head?
Yeah, in his bald head.
On his bald head,
yeah.
Okay.
And that's a sign of love for me because, and he didn't even notice, and he was walking in the club with this chewing gum on the top of his head. And he was like, crazy. And somebody told him like, oh, dude, you got a chewing gum on the top of his head.
Yeah, crazy.
And I also have pictures to document the story, support the story. And that's a lovely gesture to me because that means like I like you. That means like I'm having fun with you. That I joke with you. You know what I mean? I joke with you.
My dude K Zaggin 20 in the chat room's like, hell no, he ain't fucking with that. He's like, hell no.
You would run away, right? But he stayed. And then he had like a green sweater, and I was calling him turtle. I was like, you are like a turtle today. You know what I mean?
And did he get to hit though? Did he get to have sex with you?
So here's the thing.
It's okay, we all family here. We could discuss these things.
So we knew each other for a while. It's just the thing.
Y'all knew each other for a while.
Yeah.
How long you known this guy?
7 months.
7 months?
Yeah, 7 months.
And y'all been dating for 7 months?
Not enough, but because sometimes I'm busy. So here's the thing, like he lives with his cousin, and one time his cousin we had sex one time only, and his cousin walked in the room. Like I was like,
his cousin walked in the room. So
yeah,
he was trying to get the threesome happening.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He didn't know. And then what happened is that after that he's following me on Instagram, and he's, you know, whatever.
That's crazy. So look, if I walk in on my cousin having sex with a chick, that means a threesome about to happen. That's how.
But he happened like this. It's like, oh shit! So I was like, get the fuck out. And then, I'm telling you this because I said I don't want to go to his house. I don't want to go to your house because I feel like your cousin is gonna go,
try to get it happening with you.
Yeah, and I'm loud, so because you know.
Were you loud when you're one of those super loud girls when you get
I'm loud because I'm Italian. You know what I mean?
Crazy, man. It's weird. Every time when I meet an Italian chick, I don't know. It's just like Italian girls and Indian girls. I don't know what it is. It's easy for me to get them. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's like
not with me. Like, I mean, I'm not easy girl. Like, what you talking about? I'm not easy. Maybe the ones that, no, maybe because somebody's calling.
Let me see who's calling. Hold on. Let's see who this is. Yo, what's going on? Yo. Oh, now he hung up. See?
Oh my God! Can I drop this dick off in there too, bro?
Y'all wilding out in the chat room. Shit.
God bless Italy, guys. So follow me on Instagram. Then, if you gotta talk, just go on Instagram.
What is it? Is at I am
Viola
VIOL
A
VIVI. Okay, I'm putting that in the chat room. So that's the Instagram. I am Viola Vivi, okay? So make sure you guys check that shit out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you better follow me, guys. Go follow me. A new shooting is coming out. You
on YouTube, too. Don't you got a YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah. It's Viola Vivi, same.
Her YouTube channel is funny as hell. She be saying some funny shit.
You saw me?
Yeah, I seen it. Didn't you have a video where you was pretending to be a tranny or something?
This thing is so old. Oh my God. My mom saw it from Italy. She was like, I don't really like that video where you trying to be like a guy. I'm like,
that's hilarious. So let's say if you dealing with a dude, right? Let's say he's let's say he's like would you give like a guy who's sort of like insecure and he's kind of like a loser, would you give him a chance?
Depends on the level of insecurity. Honestly, I mean, I like a guy that is confident. I said, I know what I want. You know what I mean?
Well, let me see. Okay, let's see if this. Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Yeah, alright, mate. It's Nez from London.
Nez, what's going on, bruh?
I.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah. Apologies for calling up again. I called up last night, but no.
No, it's all good. What's going on?
Yeah, no. I just saw the person next to you, and I just wanted to call in because I know I'm going to get like flack for this from you probably, but I just wanted to ask, what's your name, madam?
Vivi.
He said, madam.
Vivi, yeah. Vivi. I just wanted to get this off my chest and ask, like, once and for all, how much does the guy's looks and physical appearance matter if he approaches you or approaches women in general?
I mean, I feel like it has an importance in the meaning that you have to like, the girl has to like you, but, on certain level. I mean, I feel like depends on the girl though, but
right.
I feel like any girl has a different stereotype of beauty. So I feel like what is beauty for me is not beauty for my roommate, for example. Like her boyfriend, I don't like her boyfriend, but she finds him so handsome. So I feel like it has like you have to be attracted in in the appearance and a little bit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the girl has to sleep with you and definitely has to find you attractive.
Yeah, I was saying, it's all subjective because like
it's subjective.
Some women, some women like a certain type of dude how he looks. Some women like another guy how he looks.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like
yeah.
I'm probably the only guy that every woman thinks is super sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never met a woman in my life. Nah, I'm fucking with you, but nah, I'm just saying like it all depends on the person. Viola, she thinks I'm super hot because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? She just loves black guys. You feel me?
Yeah. Is there like a conventionally attractive kind of, I don't know, like an archetype or something? Somebody who's fit physically, who has muscles, who has like a low percentage of body fat, and obviously the face has to be symmetrical to an extent, right? And I mean, there could be like little intricacies, little caveats, like obviously like eye color, skin color, all this type of stuff. But generally speaking, there has to be somebody who isn't overweight or underweight, and somebody who takes care of their like dental hygiene, their face, etc.
Yeah, I
right?
feel like hygiene definitely it's very important. And then about the look, I feel like you can be handsome but you have no personality, and that's also a bad thing because I feel like the personality plays a big role in the whole attraction game, I would say. I mean, personality is the main thing. I mean, a girl can like you, but it's like physical appearance is subjective, like I said. If you have a personality that is, friendly,
right.
outgoing, I feel like that's what women like a confidence. That's the key, I feel.
See, I've been trying to tell him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like.
Never.
Yeah.
Your looks have to kind of get you through the door first, right? Now, because Mr. Locario, I saw some channel on YouTube. Sorry for bringing this up again, but it's a guy called what's his name? Alpha Male Strategy or something like that. And I saw him make a video. He was talking about you, I think, and some other people, and he was saying that your looks get you through the door, and your game enables you not to blow it, and your personality enables the person to come back. And that most guys.
The thing is this: your looks can get you through the door, but again, your looks are subjective. So, for example, I might talk to a girl. Let's say I talk to Viola, and she likes the way I look, so she's paying attention to me because she's like, oh, I think this guy's cute, right? Now, let's say I go to another girl, and she doesn't like the way I look. She's like, he's okay, he's whatever, but because I'm still talking to her, you understand what I'm saying? She starts to feel me because of my personality. So the thing is, what you got to understand is women generally aren't going to shoot you down just because they don't think that you are the best looking guy. I'll put it like this. Let's say, for example, think of a girl who you think is a 10, right? Right? So imagine a girl you think is like a dime. She's like the hottest girl ever, right? Now, think of a girl who you think is a 6 or a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10, right? Are you going to turn down a girl who's a 6 or a 7?
No.
Okay, so let's say you meet a girl and she thinks you're a 6 or a 7, but you're not her 10. So you see what I'm saying? So she's not going to turn you down just because you're not a 10 to her. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. That's what you got to understand. So even when you say your looks get you through the door, it can, but also your looks don't even need to matter if you're able to interact with the girl in a way where the personality and your vibe and everything gets her to the point where she's feeling you. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Because what it is it's so everything is a package. It's not just one thing. It's a package deal when you're dealing with people. Because people anyway are complex. You understand? So when I meet a girl, I can meet a girl who's sexy as hell, and this happens plenty of times. There's girls who I met who were extremely attractive. I say a 10, and then she's fucking whack. You understand? As far as a person, like her personality sucks. She's annoying. You know what I mean? I don't want to be around her. You feel what I'm saying? And the same thing happens with men. Women will see a guy and they'll be like, oh, he's really attractive, he's sexy, and blah, blah, blah. Then he starts speaking or he does some shit and she's like, oh, this guy sucks. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, like you said, it probably depends on the girl, because I was talking to this one girl who liked this guy, well, kind of liked this guy who was a rugby player. He was 6'2", 6'3", muscles, the whole package, but because she didn't like his teeth were kind of messed up. She said that it kind of ruined it for her.
I mean, that can happen too. But that's what I'm saying. What guys need to understand is, since looks are subjective, looks cancel out anyway. Because any guy technically could be good looking to any chick. You understand? So a girl might like a guy who has muscles. A girl might like a guy who's skinny. A girl might like a guy who, has a beard. You understand? Like, girls like different shit. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on her type. That's what I'm saying. So if they're saying that looks can get you in the door, it can in certain situations. It gets you, the girl, to like pay attention to you. But even if a girl's not into your look, she'll still pay attention to you, even if you're just talking to her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it don't even matter. That's what we're trying to say.
Yes, and
No, go ahead.
But baby, do you like guys who have muscles or guys who are kind of just a bit scrawny?
Not all girls like guys with muscles. Like, some of my friends don't like guys that are too big.
Like muscular?
Muscular.
Mm. What's your type? What type of guys do you like physically?
To be honest, at this point, I don't even know, because I feel like, I had a certain type, but then again, like, I contradict myself because I end up sometimes getting with people I didn't know. I didn't think they were my stereotypical men. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like he said, the personality plays a big role.
But see, that's the thing with you guys got to understand about women. A lot of times, women are very influenced based off of how they feel in the moment. Yeah. So sometimes a girl, she might, like, for example, I was out with one of my boys one time, and there was a girl there. She wasn't even paying attention to my friend. She didn't even look at his way or nothing. And so he comes up to her. He starts talking to her. They start getting into conversation. They end up like making out by the end of the night. So she wasn't even paying attention to this dude at the beginning. Didn't even like. And we were standing like in front of her and her friends the whole time. She wasn't looking at this dude. And he finally walked up, approached her, talked to her, and then she felt it. So the thing is with women are very influenced by how they feel, and this is why game is important. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Based off of how you make a woman feel, a lot of times that can sway her in a situation to get her to feel things for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Where she wouldn't even think like, oh, I didn't, I'm surprised I'm even fucking with this guy, because he gives her that feeling. Yeah. Feelings, the way that women feel gets them in a certain situation or goes to a certain direction to make them do things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
definitely, like I said, I feel like you gotta have some characteristic that she likes, like a physical.
Right.
And but that's not all. Like a big role, like really, like the personality plays a big role. Being funny, you know, I feel like when you're positive, that's really attracting a lot of girls. Like being positive, outgoing, being really like you know, charming. That's a right. That's a right word.
I like how you say charming. Say it again.
Charming.
He's the charming.
When you're charming, like I feel like girls are attracted to guys that are confident and charming and positive. They're not like in the corner complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody likes that, but not even girls.
Right. Exactly.
Like not even guys. Sorry, you don't want to hang out with a chick that is always like complaining and is sad and is negative.
Exactly.
And her life sucks. You know what I mean? It's just like
That sounds like he didn't succeed in it.
yeah.
A lot of that's the crazy part. You got a lot of guys on YouTube who do that. They just be fucking complaining all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's not attractive.
Not attractive at
What's that
all.
other guy's name?
Red flag.
There's like some other guy called Kent or some guy called Kent I saw making videos.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those
like,
dudes. They have these dudes on YouTube. They call themselves TFL, which stands for I think true forced loneliness. So they say that they're forced to be lonely because no girls want them. That's what they think. So
No, that's a major turn off.
Right.
No way.
Right.
No.
So you
then
know.
Personal hygiene is important. First date especially.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, first impression really counts. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Like
real
I
shit.
feel like the first few seconds that you meet a person, that really determines whether like a girl likes you or not. In the meaning, she puts you in a category like guys do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like friend, possible companion, possible.
Fuck buddy.
Yeah.
That's the category most guys want to be in, the fuck buddy category.
So I feel like the energy is really important. I believe in positivity. I like guys that have a smile, that are like positive, because I think about it as my you know, my partner. I don't want to be with somebody that is dark, that is always complaining, that has no shit together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that is always like, like, I don't know.
Right. Nah, real talk.
It's all right.
But yeah, but that's what it is, Nez. You got to just, you know, that's what I'm saying. You got to get out there and just go in, because you know what I'm saying? The chick that's going to be feeling you is going to be feeling you. It is what it is. But yo, I got to get a few more of these calls, bro.
You said she's from Italy, right?
Yeah.
So I'll check her Instagram.
Yeah,
and
check the Instagram,
I'll
bro.
just
Wow,
slide up
thank
in them
you.
DMs or something, yeah?
All right, bro. I'm holla.
All right, cool.
Nice
Take care.
to
Bye.
meet you.
Bye.
Peace. Let me get this
Bye.
next call.
This is so much fun. I love it.
What's going on, people? Who's this?
Hey, hello?
What's going on?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, just want to show some love real quick, Mr. Locario. And then show love to Vivi, too. I have a question, see. See, I'm kind of like you, man. I'm a dark-skinned brother, you know what I'm saying? I had mad game when I was younger, right? I was stuff to any woman, grown women, you know, like young girls my age, and, you know, get numbers and keep it moving. As I got older, I found myself kind of being a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more shy. So, I guess my question here is, how would you suggest that I work on getting that self-confidence back, even though I feel like I'm not nearly as, I don't know what the right word is, I'm not quite the person I was before.
So you're saying, how do you get your confidence back? Like, how do you get that swag back, that pep in your step?
Yeah, how would I get that pep in my step right back as far as feeling confident and stepping up the women? Because before I used to go up and just have a regular conversation with them, and then, you know, just get the number.
I would say
Now
just have a
I
drink
just
before you
don't even
go.
approach them.
Just have a drink. Listen, I'm a reporter. I do interviews on the red carpet. Like, I might look confident, but sometimes I fake to be confident. Meaning that sometimes I don't feel confident, but I pretend to be. Sometimes, you know, like, we are human beings. We are not always on, you know, like, the moods sometimes change. It's like, I know what it means. Like, there are times where you feel better than other times that you feel more confidence, because maybe, you know, you're going through something in life or whatever reason.
Well, I would say the thing is also too is that, when it comes to confidence, you have sort of like a few different ways of looking at it. So you can be confident based off of looking at things you've done before and know that, hey, well, I've talked to a girl, so I know I can do it again, or I got girls' numbers, so I know I can do it again. You feel what I'm saying? And then so you can build it off of that, or you could build it off of just in general knowing that you're good at things and that you got shit going on. So you just recognize like, hey, I'm a cool guy, I got shit going on, I can make things happen. But also another way to look at the confidence is having that core confidence, meaning that you're even when you're seeing, this is the deeper way of looking at it, and most people don't really get this yet, but I also talk about it too, is where you have your confidence is at its core. So therefore, even when you're feeling like not so confident or depressed or whatever, you still have a core of confidence within you that you can just pop out at any time. And also what happens is, one of the things that makes your confidence, level go up is taking action. Yeah. So a lot of times within the action, you get confidence through being able to, do things. So for example, let's say I'm at a bar and I see Viola and she's looking all cute or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know, whatever, like that. Sometimes me just approaching her, and let's say me even like I'm talking to her, and then let's say we're having a conversation, and then I put my arm around her like this, right? And then so now that I got my arm around her, right, I'm like, this is, I'm feeling good about the fact that I was able to do this and be comfortable doing that. And then therefore that makes her a little bit more comfortable with me and makes the interaction go the way it needs to go. So a lot of times it's taking that action and putting yourself in this situation, because what's going to happen is being in the situation is going to show you that all the fear you had a lot of times is an illusion, because you're thinking, I'm scared to go up to her and put my arm around her, but then you go and you do it and you're like, oh, it's not that bad. You understand? And even if she does, move back or whatever, it's okay, because at least you did it. So it's really all about like, like putting yourself out there to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Try. I feel like, that's also makes you confident.
Right.
Yeah, I've been working on it for a little bit, but it's kind of like Vivi said, it's very off and on in certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some days you go up and approach, you might get lucky, but I find myself like stammering over words. You know what I mean? Like it's not as easy for me to do it anymore.
But you know why? But see, this is the thing. You know why why a lot of it is on and off is because the reason why it's on and off usually is because you're looking for an outcome. You're outcome dependent in the situation. So what I say a lot of times is you want to be like, this is the thing. You want to be engaged in a situation, but you also want to be detached from the situation. So you have to do two things simultaneously. So for example, if I'm talking to the girl, I'm talking to you, and I'm like, I actually want to get with you. I want to get your number. I want to make something happen, right? But if it doesn't happen, right, it's okay. I'm still cool.
Yeah.
So what it is that no matter what happens in this situation, my confidence doesn't like go away, because my confidence isn't based on the situation. The reason why a lot of the times you feel that confidence going up and down is because you're basing your confidence on the situation.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So I always look at it like, if you have $100 bill in your hand, right? Mm-hmm. The $100 bill is worth $100. It's a $100 bill, like. But if I crush up the $100 bill in my hand, right, and I ball it up into a little, ball or whatever, and then I, open it again, and it's all like, it's all wrinkled, the $100 bill is still worth a $100 bill if it's wrinkled or not. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the core of it is that it's valuable, no matter what's going on with it. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the same thing that you need to look at yourself, that no matter if this girl wants to get with me or not, I still feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the way that you need it to be. Because the thing is, a lot of times when you focus on all that extra shit, because when you're looking for the outcome to make you feel good, a lot of times what happens is that then you start chasing that feeling, and then when you don't have that feeling, that's when you feel depressed again, and then you go back to, I'm excited, and then I get depressed. So you go on all this back and forth roller coaster. Now, there's nothing wrong with feeling depressed sometimes or feeling a certain way, because sometimes it'll naturally happen. But what you got to understand is that don't dwell on that. Just let it pass, because once you let it pass, then it is what it is, and then you move on, but you don't dwell into it. So a lot of times it's understanding that it can happen, let it pass, and then keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah,
it is.
man, I appreciate the advice, like, no doubt. And let me just say to anybody else listening, I actually I think I met Vivi before.
Oh, word? Oh,
maybe-
shit.
Yeah, like, down in Florida, maybe a couple of years ago.
Where? Really?
I think it was like Palm Beach.
Oh, snap. What happened when y'all
Wait,
met?
Are you from Palm
I-
Beach?
That's where I am currently, and let me just like also state that Locario's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Appreciate it.
I met him, and I know he picked up some rich chick one time, because
So you guys know each other?
you could tell,
Oh.
it's real because he's laughing because you know he already picked up a check for messing with it too. So
He's
he's
amazing.
a real deal.
I love him. It's
Oh,
so
she
funny.
loves me. Oh, she loves me.
Yeah.
She loves me. It's a beautiful thing. But
But
what happened?
I-
What happened in Palm Beach though? What was the what would you guys meet?
How did you see me? When did you
Oh,
see me
I
exactly?
just said hi to her. Just said what's up to her and whatnot. I just said hi. I didn't really, step up to her or anything like that. But, I remember seeing her at least twice.
Are you sure that was me?
I
Palm Beach,
believe it was,
Miami?
yeah.
Send me a picture. Can you send me a picture in the chat?
They can't send pictures in the chat. You got to DM you a picture. Go follow her on
I'm pretty
Instagram.
confident
Yeah,
with you,
follow me, 'cause I was in
think you
Miami.
messed with like a pretty successful guy. Like the guy had let's just say he was loaded, to say the least.
Okay. Well, yeah, hit her up in the DMs, and y'all can probably talk and
Yes.
chat and see what's popping.
That's right. Can I add one more thing? Like, I feel like confidence, it's like really a inner work. It starts from your career. I feel from your being. Like, you feel confident in every area of your life. In the meaning that you feel like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm following my path. You just feel it. And that gives you the confidence in every area of your life. That's what I feel confidence is. Once you're going out of your road, that's when you start to feel not confident.
Right.
anymore.
You start to
Like,
feel a little bit
insecure.
uncomfortable. Nah, real shit. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of times, like with the confidence thing, man. It's really about knowing. It's almost like you got to be sure and know what's going on, because explaining confidence is hard to explain because it's a feeling.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's hard to really explain in words. So what happens is, but what it is that it's something that you know and you feel and you're sure of it. So for example, I'll just say, like, let's say if somebody was to come up to me and say, you're not black, right? I'll be like, fuck you talking about? I'm black. Like, you sound crazy. Like, I know I'm black. Like, I understand I'm black. You know what I mean? I can see I'm black. So the thing is with confidence, it's that you're so sure of it the same way I'm so sure that I'm black.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So no matter what anyone says or does,
exactly.
I still understand I'm black. It's that, you see what I mean? So it's that type of feeling. So
it's like you know who you are.
right, you know who you are.
Nobody can fuck with that.
Exactly.
You know who you are, what you're supposed to do, and who you're supposed to be, and what's your place in the world.
Exactly.
And after you own that, nobody can touch you. I feel like there are up and downs, because I don't believe people that say I'm always confident, because it's not possible. Sometimes we go through things in life.
Right. Well, and again, it also depends on the perspective too, because, like, because the thing is, I believe that, because I look at confidence almost like how people can even describe happiness. So, like, I feel like people can be happy all the time, and I also believe people can be confident all the time. So what I mean is that even within, because this is the thing, within your insecurity or within your depression, you can still be confident. This is a hard concept for people to understand. So what I mean is, in the same thing where a person can be depressed and a person can feel like upset and still be happy. So what I mean is, for example, let's say for example, I used this example before. If you say you're a nice person, like you say, I'm a nice person, I'm a nice guy, I'm a nice girl, whatever, right? if you one day or next week sometime at one moment say, let's say you're mean to somebody, like you curse somebody out because you're pissed off, right? Just because you curse somebody out for 5 minutes doesn't take away the fact that you're a nice person in general. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say you can be confident all the time. Even when in those little moments where you're not feeling it, doesn't mean that you're not it. You see what I'm saying? So the same way where it's not that you're not a nice person because you cursed that person out for 5 minutes or whatever, but in general, you are that nice person. You actually do nice shit for people. You're a nice guy. So that's what I mean when I talk about understanding in general having that core. Because the core could be you're that nice person. You see what I'm saying? And then in certain little spats, you might do something that's not so nice. But that doesn't take away from you being a nice person. Same thing with confidence. You're confident generally overall, but in one moment, you might not feel so confident. That does not take away your entire confidence. You see what I mean? And so that's the thought that you gotta see, because the thing is, if you're looking at it as this, I'm only confident if this happened, I'm not confident if that happens, then you're always going to be pulled in all these different directions, and then you're going to be basing your confidence strictly on everything outside of yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe you're right. And also I feel like we all have a purpose in life. We have passions. We know that what makes you happy and what not. If you follow a path that makes you unhappy, frustrated, all that makes you, frustrated. It doesn't make you confident. You gotta follow something that makes you feel good, that fulfill you. Right. And confidence will follow, basically.
Right. And also too, this is the last thing I'll say on this too. I'll get a little bit deeper. Is that what you gotta understand is that the outside world, because this is what most people do, they try to gain their confidence through the outside world. What you have to understand is that the outside world, or what you see outside, is also a reflection of you, right? So what I mean is that everything is connected. So what I mean is this: is that if you say the word up, right, the opposite of up is down, or the opposite of left is right, or the opposite of hot is cold. So that means up and down is connected. Hot and cold is connected. And so you and the world are connected. It's both connected. So just like how your back is connected to your front, you are connected to the world. So you are also a reflection of the world. So now what happens is that when you are confident, when you're feeling confident, what happens is that the world treats you how you tell them to treat you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're being insecure, the world's going to treat you and in that way. They're going to, you see what I'm saying? So because you're going to be seeing those things, you're visualizing and you're noticing the things that's making you feel that insecurity. But if you're confident, you're going to notice and visualize the things that are making you feel that confidence. Because a person can be confident and feel confident, and a girl might say something to that person, and then they're going to be like, they're going to take it as a confident guy. Yeah. An insecure person, that same girl could say the same thing, and they're going to take it as an insecure guy. You see what I mean? So that's why you got to understand like the concept of this, where if it's like this, I say it like this, just like when you, and I think I used this example before. If you listen to a song that plays on the radio and you're like, this song fucking sucks, right? Then you keep hearing it, they keep playing it, they keep giving it to you, they keep blowing it up on the internet, like, yo, this is the hottest shit, this is the hottest joint. Because you keep hearing it and you keep hearing people say it's hot, you end up thinking it's hot. You see what I'm saying? But that happened because they told you. Yeah. So if I'm like, yo, I'm the shit, I'm confident, this and this and that, guess what? People are gonna respond to me that way. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be like, well, what's so confident about this guy? What's so cool about him? Why does he, do this? For example, the only reason you guys are watching me right now is because I decided in my mind to do this and to continue to do this and to be consistent with it and to keep pushing it in your face. Like, look, I'm a dating coach. This is what I do. And this is why y'all are listening right now, because you resonated with how I thought about myself in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So,
right, totally agree. And you become what you believe.
Right.
What you believe and the perception you have of yourself. And I feel this is so important. Also, I read a comment that's by people that tell me to shut up in the comments. So, thank you. Please don't let her speak. Somebody was like, okay. But somebody said go to the gym. Okay, you want to feel confident, go to the gym. That's a good way too. If you feel not confident, for example, about your body, then I will say go to the gym.
Yeah, do that and work out.
Makes you feel good.
Makes you feel good when you're working out. You feel me? But yo, listen, man, I appreciate the call, my dude. And hit up Viola on the Instagrams, man. You feel me?
Yes, guys,
we'll do.
Alright.
Hey, it was nice talking to you guys, man. Hey, put out another video talking about Sims, because evidently, I'm a nice guy myself. And
Right.
for some reason, some of these chicks I meet, some of these chicks I end up meeting sometimes,
Right.
They assume that I'm like a simp or something.
I'm gonna have to get on that. Yeah, I'll definitely get on that soon. Alright, bro.
So that's the topic of something else, man. But thank you guys. God bless,
Follow
all
me
right?
on Instagram too.
Alright, take care, bro.
Take care.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, man. That's that's what it is, man. You
That's
gotta
a really good
you gotta
topic.
step to these
Yeah.
girls with confidence, guys. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see the girls and just be like, yo, what's good, man? Let's
That's right.
Let's get this going.
It's the same thing with guys. Also, you don't want a girl that is
Right.
insecure. I don't think so,
I
right?
don't. I don't. Shit.
So-
Some guys don't care. But anyway, what's going on? Who's calling?
Hey.
Locario from New York.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, fellow New Yorkers.
What's going on? What's popping?
What's good? What's good, everybody? How you doing? Viva la Viva.
Hey.
What's going on with you, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. This is cool from North Carolina, man.
All right, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. But I think you made a pretty good point in that last caller, and one particular point that you made kind of stood out with me in particular, like you tell the world how you want to be treated. Like I'm pretty sure some people listening right now, and not everybody was the man in high school, but I'm pretty sure a few people in high school, at some point in time were kind of picked on. But if you maintain your thing, from 9th grade to 10th grade to 11th grade, I can almost guarantee you, if you maintained a strong flame of who you thought you were, by the time senior year came around, everybody else kind of started to see you in that light. Because that's my own personal experience.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. You got to put yourself out there as this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is the thing that I do. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. You say you need to charge your phone.
Yeah.
Over there.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what it is. You gotta be able to do that and put yourself out there in a way where, look, this is who I am, this is what I'm about. And people will start to gravitate to you in that way. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Totally.
And the good thing about that is it's great practice for when you get to college. When you get to college, you pretty much tell everybody who you are, and they're accepting that from day one. That's the beauty of college.
Right, exactly.
Like you get
Real
to be
shit.
who you want to be from day one. But the whole confidence thing, like the whole concept, like me personally, like I'm a psychology major, so like I feel like, just from my studies, that confidence is either, destroyed as a child from the parents' insecurities, or it was never developed. It was never developed because the parents never had any. Like, they never had, I guess, some stability of their own, from their growing up that they even, could pass down to the child. Like, I feel like, most kids for the most part are energetic, and, they display a lot of confidence characteristics. And I feel like, them, kind of being abused, whether that be psychologically, whatever the word is, what I'm trying to say, psychologically,
Right.
or physically, that kind of tampered on their self-confidence, and when they went to the real world, whether that be school or work or business, that's kind of like, subconsciously telling everybody how to treat them, like, oh, he's not a confident person, he's not going to speak up for himself, he's not going to defend himself. A lot of that stuff starts from home. So, once you notice that, I think that's the day when you kind of have to try and change, how you view yourself so other people can view you in a different light. It's going to be hard. A lot of people might feel like they're going to get their ass kicked if they stand up for themselves, but, it's not always that deep. A lot of times you'll be surprised, most people are waiting for you to stand up for yourself, and that's the whole reason why they're kind of pressing your buttons. They're like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Like why is he such a pussy? So sometimes, it's not always for the bad. It can build character. It can teach you a great lesson of life. So, you know, just have the courage and the bravery, you know, first and foremost, to stand up for yourself and be who you want to be.
Right, real talk. That's what it's all about, man. That's what we're trying to tell you guys. Look, you know, it starts from you. That's the thing. A lot of cats, they think they're waiting for everybody else to give them a cosign, but you got to be the one to change your situation, and that's when you're going to start to see other things change. You feel what I mean? So
Yes.
that's really all it is, man. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my dude. I got a few more people trying to get up in here. You feel me? But thanks for dropping that knowledge, bro. Appreciate it.
Nice
Sure.
nice talking to you.
All right. Peace.
All right.
Man. All right. So what is up, people? What's going on? All right. Hold on, let's see. This is... Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, what's up? It's Johnny.
What up, bro? What's going on?
Hey, man, can you hear me? I'm in the restaurant. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I can hear you a little bit. You good? You good?
Okay. Well, like what you were talking about earlier with one of the other callers talking about personality, and that girl was talking about personality and stuff, like, I kind of feel that personality is like a social construct. You know, the society has said, like, oh, you have a personality or you don't have a personality. I mean, who is to define if you have a good personality or not? You know, who is to say, oh, you have a good personality? The only person who can say that, in my opinion, is God.
Well, the thing is, you know, when it comes to, you know, the personality, I think that comes from, like, I think the word actually, I remember I was looking this up. I think personality comes from persona, meaning like the act or the acting of things. So when we talk about that, you know, but the thing is, when it comes to someone thinking you have a good personality, it all depends on the person's opinion. You see what I mean? Because, like, based off of what I like, if I'm talking to Viola, I might say, oh, she has a good personality because I like what she's about. You feel what I'm saying? Versus somebody else might, you know, not like what she's about, and if you're like, okay, his personality is whack, or they might not like what I'm about, and they'd be like, oh, his personality is whack. So it all depends on the person. So, for example, you have like women who like guys who are like more like a thug type of dude. So that thug personality, that thug persona is more attractive and interesting to that girl because that's what she likes. You see what I'm saying?
Right, because, like, I'm an introverted person. You know, I'm a creative person, so I'm an introverted person, and the girl on there is saying, and I've heard other girls say too, like, oh, I want him to be outgoing and be all that, but a lot of guys aren't that way. A lot of guys are introverted. So are a lot of women. They're also introverted.
So Viola, you like outgoing guys?
So, yeah, I mean, because I'm an outgoing person, but like I said, it's subjective. I feel like personality is being yourself and be your best self. And that's what's gonna attract people to you, and not just girls, just in general. Like, you become like a magnet that attract people. And I feel like you said, I also really believe in God. I'm a believer. And I just feel like personality, there is not a right or wrong personality. I feel like you should just be you. Be yourself and own it. You know what I mean? Like, confidence. This always comes back, I know, but it's just really that.
Yeah, because the thing is this: however your personality is, if you're being honest with yourself, you're gonna attract the people who like that person, that type of personality you have. You know what I mean? So you're gonna attract the right people. You see what I mean? So that's the thing where a lot of people say, yo, how do I get girls to like me? How do I get girls to be attracted to me? Well, listen. Who are you? What are you about?
Yeah.
Figure out what you like to do, the type of things that you're into, and all this other stuff. Put that out there, and then you're gonna attract the women who are gonna make it super easy for you. You're gonna attract the women who are gonna, like, be extremely cooperative. That's gonna want to, like, hang out with you, have sex with you, do all this other stuff based off of your personality because they like how you are. Versus what happens is when a person tries to fake who they are, when a person tries to lie, what happens is you get someone that you're gonna attract, but they're attracted to the lie. So you know what I'm saying? So when the lie comes out, it don't happen. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like the best thing is being yourself, being honest, because people will notice it eventually. If you're faking and you're all like, doing, you're being somebody else, or you're trying to emulate somebody else, that people are gonna notice. Trust me. I
Right.
know that because on TV, like I work on TV, and on TV people see, like they like better people that are real. Like, versus people that are all like, they memorize
Like, yeah,
scripts.
it's
They
all like
just
it's
come off as
inauthentic.
unnatural.
Yeah, it's kind of like everything's scripted. Everything's it's
Right.
not natural. Yeah, not
Like,
real shit.
like me, for example, I have an accent and everything. Not everybody will like me, but at least I'm unique. You know what I mean? So people will like my authenticity,
Yeah.
and some people will not like my authenticity. But that's you.
I
You know,
love
like
the way you say that
you're
shit.
real. You know what I'm saying? You either love me or hate me, but I'm myself. I'm not trying to make you like me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm just being myself and just own it. And I feel like you said, like personality, it's different. Like there is no right or wrong personality. Like I said, you just be you and
And then you just
own
attract
it.
the people that like you. That's it.
Right, own it.
That is it, bro. But yo, man, I appreciate the
Right,
call, bro.
well,
I got a few more people calling. I gotta get some of these calls, but I appreciate the call, man. All right.
Thank you for calling. Nice
Alright.
meeting you.
All right.
Peace.
Viola took all my time. All right.
All right.
Wait, what you said?
He said you took all his time. He's
Aw.
like,
Poor.
all right. Let me see who else is calling in. Hold on. Let me get this.
Where's the caller calling from? Bus
Alright.
stop?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Man,
You.
man, I just woke up. I really don't feel like really talking to.
Oh
but
shit!
I-
Is this Miles' son?
Man, y'all know what's up. How y'all
Oh
doing,
shit!
Man?
What's going on, bro?
Hey.
Man, I just woke up. For some reason, I really don't feel like talking. But I've been listening, the whole time. So I was like, you know what? Let me drop some knowledge as I usually do. You know.
All right. Go in. Let him know.
Man, okay. But of course, I gotta. So how you doing, Mr. Locario?
I'm chilling. What you up to?
What about the lady beside you? How you doing, sweetheart?
Hi, sweetie. What's your name?
My name? It don't matter what my name is.
He ought to go in. Go ahead.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from Houston. What about
cool.
you? Where
I
you
want to
from?
go there.
Huh?
I want to go there.
You wanna go? You wanna come over here?
Yeah, can you host me?
Can I help you? Nah, you on your own, bro.
So many.
Oh, so let's go.
Yo, it's so funny. I can't wait.
So you gonna go out there and meet him in Houston?
Nah, I'm playing with you. I mean, I'm 19. I'm young. I ain't
You
got no
19?
money.
Oh no, then.
Yeah, I'm 19. What you say? You say you 19?
I don't want people I don't want to get locked
Nah,
up.
19 is the age of consent. That's he's an adult.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Sweetheart. You'd be surprised about the shit you know. Mr. Locario, please tell her. For a 19-year-old, I'm a different type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like every other type of nigga. You'd be surprised the shit you learn from me, alright? How old are you?
Do I have to?
Yeah, tell him your age. Tell him.
What do you think?
Go ahead.
What
Tell
you
him.
think?
Tell him. Don't be scared.
Why?
Tell him.
Why? Because you 55?
Are you kidding me? 55? Do I look 55?
you don't
Come
want-
on now.
You don't want to tell me your age, so I guess you 55. Alright, so since you don't want to tell me your age, I'm gonna just say, you know what, you 55. I'm gonna tell the age. I'm gonna tell the people your age. You 55. So how you doing, 55? What's up?
Never ask a woman her age. Somebody
Fuck that
said in
shit.
the comments.
Fuck that shit. I don't. You know how many times
I don't know why guys keep
never asked a
asking.
woman that her
How old
age.
are you?
That shit is the most
What the
corniest
heck?
shit I've ever heard.
Is that
Like, what the hell?
important?
Like, never asked a woman her age. The hell?
She 32. She 25. She 28. She 37.
I don't give
Are you
a fuck.
kidding me,
I don't-
Scoop Bell? Her Instagram said
conversation is so
she's
interesting,
37. Where? Do you think I put 37 on my
Yeah,
Instagram?
I'm cracking up right now. That's
I'm
hilarious.
like, do you think I shoot my own leg? That I put 37? Nah. She must be 35. You better be kidding me.
So you're gonna go to Houston to visit.
I'm gonna go to Houston.
He said he.
I mean, I'm just still trying to figure out if you my type. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, who said I'm coming to you? She's 40. She's 80.
You started
You
it
guys are
off,
funny.
see?
She's
Now you backing away.
69.
You started the
Yo,
conversation
what's
off
your
like that.
number, Locario?
But I'm getting away from topic. I'm gonna come back to you later. I just really came. I really didn't come to talk to you, but I really wanted to drop some knowledge for the guys. Now I know, hey, like sweetheart, I know you're gonna agree too. So
And then
I
go
mean,
ahead.
just sit back. You know what I'm saying, and just listen to the 19-year-old speak. Okay, okay. All right. So okay. So one thing that since we're talking about confidence, right? Because this is something that.
You still there? Oh, did we cut out? Did we cut out? I think we cut out.
I want to call in the live stream.
Oh, I think he cut out. I think Miles' son cut out. We're going to have to get him back in a second.
She should have leg.
But the call-in number is 646. He's about to go in, too. 481-3901. All right, let me see. Hold on. Where's this thing? Okay, here you go. All right, we back again. I think you cut out. What were you saying?
Okay, I'm back.
You back. You back. Go ahead.
Okay, so since we talking about, because I'm hearing my voice. Why am I hearing my voice? You hear me now?
Yeah, you good. You good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So since we're talking about confidence, I wanna, cause it took me for It took me really 2 years really studying about this. But I'm about to tell y'all the people that I look up to when it comes to confidence. And okay, so the people that I look up to, confidence-wise, people that I admire, people that I look at are Fat Boy SSE. I don't know if you ever heard anything about him, Mr. Locario. Have you?
No, I never heard about him.
Okay, we got Fat Boy. He's on IG. Fat Boy SSE, DC Young Fly, Donald Trump. And I'm about to tell you the reason why I look up to these people and I admire the qualities. Fat Boy SSC, this nigga is fat as fuck, right? What are fat boys usually known for? Being insecure about their weight.
Right,
this nigga embraces his shit. This nigga embraces the fact that he is fat.
So he's a fat dude. So he's a fat dude that embraces that he's fat.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
This shit. This shit is crazy. It's incredible. I be looking at the nigga like, damn, like I ain't never seen a fat boy be so happy to be fat. Like this shit is crazy. The other time, the guy was literally in front of the mirror on the IG post, and he was telling himself how fucking sexy he is. The nigga was like, I'm sexy. You can't tell me shit.
Right.
Like the nigga owns who the hell he is.
Right.
And so like that's confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like normally society or growing up watching movies, normally if somebody is fat, somebody is not proud of it. They're not confident about their weight. You know what I'm saying? But and that has an influence on society. So majority of the fat people that you see on earth are going to be insecure about their weight. You know what I'm saying? Because they're seeking validation from the outside world. But this is how I know Fat Boy SSE is confident, because he's going against the norm. He's going against what people usually say, this should be how you look. Nah, he's like, fuck that, I'm proud of the way I look. So when you talking to the nigga, you're going to be like this nigga talking like he a model. The nigga's not a model. You know what I'm saying? This is not some good looking ass nigga.
Right.
But the nigga just, it's like his mentality is so, you know what I'm saying?
I just think it depends how fat he is, because then it comes also, health issues and stuff. Like, I don't like people that let themselves go in the meaning that the health issue,
sweetheart. Don't mean to cut you off, but I mean to cut you off. Sweetheart, this nigga works hard. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga works hard. Go, I was about to say go Google it on IG, my dumb self, but go on IG, Search him up. Fat Boy SSC. You see, this nigga works hard. You'd be surprised if you were in the presence of this nigga.
So it's basically like he's a fat dude that I guess he's embracing where he's at right now, but also still trying to stay healthy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And this nigga got a purpose. You know what I'm saying? This nigga works hard every single day.
Right.
This nigga got a dream.
And you said we
might as well sit back and watch, huh?
And you said the other person was who? Donald Trump?
Nah, the other person, Donald Trump is the last person, but DC Young Fly is the second.
Mm-hmm.
DC Young Fly, you heard of DC Young Fly?
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, DC Young Fly, that's a crazy ass nigga. He from Atlanta, but DC Young Fly, like, this nigga owns who the hell he is. Like, DC Young Fly is one of those people that you say has the game naturally. Like, the nigga is not really conscious of what the hell he's doing, but all the time women flock towards this nigga, and there's a reason why. The nigga, I literally was, cause I watched the 85 South show. I literally was watching the 85 South show. This girl, her name was Brady, and she was sitting beside him. Or was it another girl? I forgot what girl it was, but there was a girl beside him. You know, the nigga just met this girl. You know what this nigga said to this girl?
What? What'd he say?
This nigga said, put a dick in your mouth.
Uh-oh.
And only, man, bro.
What if some guy said that to you, Viola? What did he say?
Next.
He's like, you know.
I mean, I guess depends on the type of girl.
Nigga. But the reason why I admire his personality, because he would literally call a bitch in front of the bitch. Like, the nigga don't give a fuck. But the reason why I admire this shit is because it's not the norm. I'm not saying niggas in here go call bitches a bitch.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, in order to do shit like that, you have to be, you're not out dependent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you were out dependent, you wouldn't say shit like that. That's why women are not attracted to nice guys. Because nice guys are so protective of their persona or facade.
Right,
so they won't say shit like that, because if they know for a fact that they say shit like that, the backlash or the response they're gonna get could be negative. So it's gonna make them feel some type of way. I don't know if I'm not making sense for you, Locario, but I don't know if maybe this is too much knowledge, huh?
Nah, you good. So let me ask you what about Donald Trump? What's the Donald Trump thing?
Donald Trump, that nigga is crazy. Like, him and DC Young Fly have similarities, but that nigga is crazy. The thing is, Donald Trump to me is more of an entertainer, but we gotta entertain him for a president. Because I be watching this nigga on TV, I be like, damn, did this nigga really just say this shit? Like, the nigga said grab him by the pussy. What president says that shit? You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I admire Donald Trump is because Donald Trump is our president, right? But this guy that is our president will say something, and literally, it seems like the whole America, Shade Room, IG, everybody is literally against this man.
Right. Well,
but the man don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That takes confidence too. Even though, you know, I don't like the nigga. I don't like Donald Trump. But the thing is, I understand where you're coming from, because you still, either way, he's doing his shit and saying how he wants to say it and doing how he wants to do it. So I understand that part where people could see that, you know, that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, listen, I gotta take a few more calls. There's people trying to get in real quick, so I'm gonna have to holler at you, alright?
Is this Kanye calling? You know, Kanye like.
Locario, thank you.
Are you Kanye?
She said she was asking, were you Kanye because you supporting Trump?
Nah, I'm not Kanye, bro. I'm not on that Kanye shit. I'm not on that Kanye shit.
I feel you, man.
Appreciate it.
But yo, man, I appreciate the call, man.
What'd you say?
No, I said I appreciate the call, my dude, as usual. You feel me?
Yeah, I could have gone longer, but you know, other people got a call, so
yeah, man.
Appreciate it. All right, bye, sweetheart. All right,
nice
bye, y'all.
meeting you.
All right, peace.
Nice meeting you.
That's the dude. That's my son right there going in.
Who's coming next?
Going in, man. All right, so you guys can. So Viola's Twitter is I am Viola VV. So make sure you guys, you know, check that out. All right, what's poppin'? Who's this? Yo,
This Jay Money from Florida, man.
what's going on?
Hey, how
Bro,
are
man.
you?
Hey, what's good, señorita? How are you?
Oh, I like this color.
Hey.
So nice.
Hey,
What's
right?
up?
See, baby, I got this thing, right? I don't follow women first on IG. I let them choose me, then I'll choose them back if I so please. So go ahead and follow me.
So you gotta follow him. What's your IG? Shout out your IG.
What's your Instagram?
OG Cooley. I make beats and shit. I'm a well-known producer. I'm moving up in the game. I'm actually about to move up in New York soon, and we got to link up for the next seminar.
Ooh.
See.
Baby, you're gonna be
Yeah,
sitting
but,
here next to Locario.
No, see, Viola likes black dudes too, so you know.
Black or Hispanic?
Black or Hispanic guys.
Yeah, I don't like white guys. Yo, it's just what it
Think I'm a
is.
white guy?
She says she don't like white guys.
I'm not no damn white guy. What the hell is this?
No, I said she like black dudes. She said she don't like white guys though.
Yeah, black or
Oh,
Hispanic.
okay.
Yeah.
She's
So
confused.
what's going on? What's going on with you though?
Man, see, my thing is, I lack balance. You know what I mean? And I know that. I'm either progressive or I'm either too passive. You know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to strengthen right now in my own life is that proper balance. You know, maybe we can get a little practice run, me and Viola, and you can be Alvin Roger Curry and tell me if my mode one is on point.
So you want to flirt with Viola right now?
Yeah, let's just do like a quick little practice run. You can tell me, you know, be as critical as you see fit.
All right.
You know
So
what I mean?
go ahead. So you step to Viola. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Hey, baby, I seen you across the room, you know, and I thought you were really beautiful. You know, my name's Jay, and, you know, I'd like to take you out for dinner sometime. Would you like if I had your number?
Hey. Ooh. I like
Okay,
that.
I could go
I
that
like
direction,
that.
or
I like that approach, actually. It's very confident.
No, that's good. That's
I
good.
like it.
That's good.
I see confidence in that.
That's good. Just straight to the point. That's good.
I love it. Yeah. I like it.
So you gonna go out with him? You gonna make it happen?
I'll be like, wow, I admire your confidence. Like, I like that you just say things. You know, you're not afraid to just, invite a girl or whatever. I like that.
Yeah. And one thing, fellas, I'm gonna give y'all one tip, 'cause you know what I mean. Y'all gotta pay and y'all gotta subscribe to the Patreon if y'all want the real deal, bad boy. But if y'all are scared to talk to a woman, in her eyes, you scared to stroke that thing. You know what I mean? Like if you can't even build up the confidence to go over and say, hey, how are you gonna build up the confidence to slide them Victoria's Secrets off on a Saturday night? You know what I mean?
That is true. That's real talk.
That's right.
Because you gotta let her know that you be able to get it popping in the bed. See, they're saying in the chat room, they said no dinner dates though. For the first date, I agree. No dinner dates. You're gonna get a drink. We're gonna, kick it, at the bar real quick.
And Bruce, I'm not racist. I seen the comments. He's saying I'm racist. I'm not racist. Bruce.
Don't listen to Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne in the chat room trolling.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
racist at all.
Hey, Lo, so as you know, America in general is like, we kind of built on racism. That's like kind of how we work. That's kind of how we operate. But you being a successful person that you are, I'm only 21, by the way, so I'm trying to get up to where you at by the time I'm in my, 30s. Like you in 30s, right?
Yeah, I'm 36.
Really?
Yeah.
Black don't crack.
Your age. I'm trying to be, somewhere where you are as far as success. And I'm sure you traveled and did all that. So with your own experience, stepping out of like the United States, going to Italy, London, France, wherever you have been, what would you say like you felt as far as like a vibe, perspective, like the differences in the cultures and the respect that they got for us black men?
Well, I mean, I haven't been to. I gotta go to more places. I've been to Brazil. I went to Montreal, stuff like that, and it's like the just out of the United States, women generally tend to be more receptive, and even I notice women who come to the United States from other countries are extremely receptive too. So like, I've met girls here that were from Australia, girls from Italy, girls from Brazil, girls from wherever, where they're a little bit more receptive, you know, to and especially for black dudes. Like, see, my thing is, most women are sexually attracted to black guys. Let me just put it out there. Don't let them fool you. Do you understand? Don't be caught up by the propaganda. Dude, it's to the point where sometimes I go into a bar or an event, and I just walk in, and I already know it's on. Like, it's just like it's on. It's easy. It's like
immediately. Like there's no hesitation. They don't need a warm up. They don't need a hello. The eyes is on us from the get-go.
Dude, trust me. If I walk up into a spot, you know, and I see Viola, and it's just on. It's on. It's ready.
Right.
Let
me tell you this quick story. It's to the point. I'm in the South, you know. I'm in Florida right now, but I was just in, you know, back and forth North and South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I went to this one particular bar in Hope Mills, North Carolina. They called that the land of the K. From back in the day, it was real racist. Excuse me, the land of the KKK. From back in the day, it was real racist.
Right.
And chicks in there that got on these big ass cowboy boots. There's dudes in there that got on these vests with Confederate flag. My first thought was with a flag in my ass.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you got to watch out for those shits, though. You got to watch out for certain people who's on some racist shit. You know what I'm saying? When you go into certain situations.
But I'm saying though, like, even like at first, if they're not even showing us that initial attraction at first, I'm saying the attraction for us black men by these other races are so strong. It only takes one conversation usually.
It's because a lot of porn and a lot of stereotypes, because they think every black dude got like a 20-inch dick. You feel what I'm saying?
Not every black dude has a big one.
You said, I mean,
and even though they have big ones, sometimes they don't know how to use it.
Oh shit! She's talking shit now.
I'm talking.
Y'all gonna have to show Viola different. You're gonna have to, change your mind on that.
Use your roommate.
I'm just saying.
That's true though.
Man.
It doesn't matter. It's just real.
Appreciate the call, man. I appreciate you picking up, but I'm gonna let you get a few more calls, and I know they buzzing in like crazy.
Definitely, bro. But I appreciate it, man. Take care, bro.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye. Have a good one.
All right, people. Listen, it's about that time, man. We gotta get out of here.
I can prove it wrong. Viola, blow me a kiss, baby girl. Come on, Carlos.
So listen, man. Listen. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. The ebook, hard copy, audiobook. This is Viola's favorite book of all time.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to do How to Have Sex with 2 guys.
She wants me to write How to Have Sex with 2 Men a Day to sell to women. That's easy. That's a one-page book for women. Just go outside and pick somebody.
No, people are starting like, oh, why girls like black over white?
So
Not
why do
girls.
We say why do women prefer black over white? What are you talking about?
Depends on the girl. Oh, here.
She's
depends on the girl.
Yeah. Again, everything depends on the chick, man. Whatever she wants, that's what she wants. You know what I mean? People want different shit. But yeah, let me shout out to the people in the chat room. Oh, we got like 124 people watching live right now. Shout out to the chat room. We got David Hizza, AMV Tournaments for Life One Deep, Michael Schofield, K Zaggin in the building, Zach Ali, CD, who else? Darrell S, Kenwood Drive, African Scientist in the building. Who else we had up in here? Got Juice was in the spot.
Nice to meeting you all.
Carlos Castillo. We gotta have Viola back on the joint. What's your
I would love to.
Yes, what's the Instagram again? Tell them the Instagrams.
My Instagram is IAM Viola Vivi. IAM VIOLA VIVI. Go and follow me, guys.
Yes, go follow her. Make that shit go down. All right. So listen, I'm gonna be back on the live joints on Friday. Okay? So, you guys make sure you check me out on Friday. Also, make sure that you guys get the Truth About the Game seminar. You can get it right now at MrLocario.com, so you can step up your game with all of that and all that other good stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
So funky. Oh, you saw the video of me.
See, they watching your videos. I'm telling you. See, you got. And what's your YouTube channel? Like, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Viola Vivi. VIOLA space VIVI. Go follow me, but I'm not really active. But I recently posted a video.
Yeah, she got a lot of good videos on there. A lot of funny shit. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of funny shit. Shout out to Infinite Ism. That's what's up. But yeah, check out her YouTube. Yeah, we'll make it happen. All right, so we're gonna have Viola back again soon at some point. We'll make it.
I would love to come. Yeah, I would love to come back, guys.
All right.
With new advices. Where is he now?
All right. So we out of here, people. You guys take care.
Love you guys.
Truth is inside you.
Mwah.
Peace.